Hello, my name is Steve Miller. I've been a police officer with the South San Francisco Police Department for about 10 years, and I've been assigned to the K-9 unit for about 7.5 years, currently handling K-9 Indy, who is a 9-year-old German Shepherd, trained in both drug detection and patrol work. The South San Francisco Police Department K-9 unit is currently comprised of 7 K-9 teams. We have a sergeant, a corporal, and 5 patrol level or officer level K-9 handlers assigned to the unit. We currently have 5 patrol handlers currently working, and we have 2 of our officers are assigned to different drug task forces. We get our dogs from Europe. We import them ourselves, and we do all the training in-house, basically starting from no training, where the dog doesn't know anything about how to do patrol work or drug detection or gun detection, and we then train them up, get them ready to work on the streets. This is actually good for both our unit and for the city because it helps us to save some money on training costs, but also to help tailor the training and the type of work that the dogs do within the city of South San Francisco and the neighboring agencies that we assist in when we do that. One of the big questions we get asked a lot is whether or not the dogs come home with us, and the answer to that is a resounding yes. I know my K-9 Indy, he's never crated, never kenneled at home. He spends all of his off time just hanging out at my house, chasing my kids around, playing with them. He's the best partner at work I could ever want, and then the best pet at home I could ever want too. So, he's been on the streets for about 7 years now. We've had a lot of interesting calls, a lot of success stories. One that really kind of comes to mind is that he is tracking and trailing trained. We got called to a missing juvenile one time where the child had been gone for about an hour, hadn't been seen or heard from. Nobody knew where he was or a direction of travel or anything like that. Put Indy on the case, and after about a 1.5 mile track that took us about 20 minutes or so, we found the child hiding in a bush and were able to successfully reunite him with the child with his family. So that was one of probably the best success stories that I can think of.
Hi, I'm Nick Michaels. I've been a police officer with South San Francisco for 5 years now. I've been a K-9 handler for 3 years, and right now I handle K-9 Morty, who's a 1.5-year-old Belgian Malinois. Morty is trained to detect firearms, and he's trained in patrol. All of our dogs in South San Francisco are dual-purpose dogs. What that means is they're trained in a detection aspect and a patrol aspect. For detection, our dogs are trained to detect either narcotics or firearms. Currently, we have 2 dogs trained in detection of firearms. As for patrol, be that we live in a largely industrial city, we respond to a lot of alarm calls. It's a huge benefit for us to use dogs to assist us in searching buildings that may be gigantic warehouses. A dog can search a large warehouse much faster than we can just by ourselves. Our K-9 unit is one of the first agencies in San Mateo County to have firearm detection dogs. My dog K-9 Morty can come out and help assist and locate that gun so that a child or someone in the public doesn't find that gun and get hurt.
Hi, I'm Officer Daniel Finnegan. I've been a police officer for 7 years. I've been on the K-9 unit for approximately 2 years, and I'm currently working K-9 Ace, who is a 3.5-year-old Belgian Malinois. He's currently trained in narcotics, patrol, as well as trained for SKIDS, which is the integration for the K-9 into the SWAT team. Part of K-9 Ace's job on the SWAT team is he's used as a locating tool, along with several other tools that helps us as the SWAT team locate somebody, in addition to robots or other tools. Ace's nose can be used to detect the subject if they're hiding somewhere, which helps the officers to locate the suspect. When we acquire a K-9 with the South San Francisco Police Department, we usually get them at about the age of 2 or 3, and they can work all the way up till the age of 9 or 10, depending upon the dog. As part of the K-9 unit, we attend weekly trainings for the entire life of the dog. The trainings consist of narcotics detection, firearm detection, obedience, building searches, tracking, and different things that we would implement out on the street. As part of the South San Francisco Police Department K-9 unit, we attend anywhere between 25 to 30 community relations events in a year. These events can range anywhere from a demonstration for small kids at school all the way up to corporate events, as well as citizens academies. As part of the community relations, it gives us a chance to interact with the public, answer questions that they may have, show our dogs, let them pet our dogs, take pictures with our dogs, things like that, to definitely show the community what us as K-9 handlers deal with.